Before I joined, it was pretty erratic. I'd been trying for like the better part of 5 years, say like since I started writing, to create a stable routine. And in early 2019, about 6 months before I joined the course, I was kind of going back and forth between um, like bursts of energy one month and then cranking out 20,000 words and then doing nothing the next month. And it was frustrating because I didn't have a sustainable practice, and I felt like that was kind of keeping me back from achieving what I wanted. I wanted to finish my draft, and I was also really looking, like I said, for a sustainable practice, like a way to actually finish projects without burning myself out, because I was frustrated with how inconsistent my practice felt, and I was looking for like tools and tricks that would help me create a writing practice that I could extend past the project. So that was so in addition to like really wanting to finish that project, I was also looking for like long-term sustainable writing practice. I hit that baseline pretty much all of the time, and then I was happy with that. When I exceeded that, I was happier with it. But just having kind of that baseline and knowing that, okay, well, if I can at least do this much every week, then I will hit my goal at the projected by date. And doing the roadmap and having all the lessons about mindset really helped me kind of create the sustainable writing practice that I was looking for, and also that energized me rather than burnt me out. So that was a major aha moment, was like, oh, this can be really fun and very energizing instead of burning me out. I actually finished by my projected date, because when we do the roadmap at the beginning of the course, you do like your projected date based on like the number of sessions and the amount of words per session that you think you're going to be able to achieve. And you create a projected date, like a best case scenario date, and then you create a realistic date. And the realistic date it accounts for when life comes up, because sometimes you go on vacation, or sometimes there's an emergency, or life just happens. And I was able to complete by my best case scenario date, and I'm currently starting revisions on the project now. So yeah, I was very happy with that result. I think the main thing is that I got everything out of this course that I'd been looking for in the 5 years that I had taken other courses, and that to me was incredible. Like, I can't speak highly enough of all the content that was involved, the way it was structured, like your coaching, the accountability factor, and the community. It was really important to have a course structured where you talk about mindset, where you talk about how to create a writing practice that can work for you long term, or how to create a writing practice at all, how to finish a project, how to structure your project. Those were things that I had spent thousands looking for and couldn't find. And traditional courses or workshop models aren't very helpful at the beginning of writing a draft, because they tend to be very toxic or very discouraging when people are giving feedback on a work that's very nascent and doesn't need it yet. So to have a course that focused on creating a community of empathy rather than criticism was a massive, massive difference. It changed my life, and it changed my writing life, and also my life generally, because it gave me the tools that I needed to create a sustainable, pleasurable writing practice, one that like kept me energized and focused. And I can't speak the praises of the course highly enough, because it gave me what I needed both to finish the project and also to like lessons that I'll carry forward with me for the rest of my life and for my career. So happy with the result, and it was money well spent, and it changed my life, really and truly.